Hello! Greetings! Fandoms of the internet! That Canadian fangirl, back again with another episode. Routine set. Every Tuesday, I come to you live. This will be a thing from now on. This week, kind of impromptu, because I'm basically changing what I was gonna do, but I really want to do this because this is amazing. I'm going to talk about Lisa Frankenstein. I saw this movie last week. I am not a horror person. Holy shit, I love this movie. Oh yeah, Lisa Frankenstein is probably going to be the dark horse cult movie of the year. It is real good. Holy, this movie is a lot of fun. And really, this is I only really thought it's spur of the moment. I was bored, and I wanted to do something. It's oh, Lisa Frankenstein's available to see. Sure, I'll go see that. And I basically kind of had middling to no expectation for this film, and I walked out thinking, this is gonna be real. I'm not gonna say the best movie we're gonna see all year, but no, it's gonna be tough. This is definitely on my list for one of my favorite movies of the year. Yeah, I won't go into much spoilers because this film just came out, but if you like weird, gothic, romance, horror, 80s pulp cheese, this movie is a lot of fun. This movie is a lot of fun. My god, the style in this film is incredible. It's holy, this film has a visual identity that it doesn't look like any other film. Well, it looks like an 80s film, but it makes it look really fun. Basic synopsis is our main character is Lisa. She basically somehow accidentally kind of brings a dead guy back to life because of romance. It's really weird, and most of the film is about them trying to get body parts for this guy. It's really fun. It goes dark. There's some good dark humor in this. Oh my god. I basically spent the entire movie with the most stupidest grin on my face going, oh, this film's awesome. It's not for everyone. I will fully admit this film is not for everyone. Because, yeah, it's kind of horror. There is a lot of death in this film. But, yeah, it's really fun. It's particularly someone like me who you don't get into horror, this is a fun film to basically kind of make it feel like you're seeing something kind of way scarier than it is. This film instantly won me over with the intro. Well, the intro was a really cool animated sequence, basically showing the backstory of the monster and this guy, who this guy was before he died, and it's that was an entire backstory in 5 minutes. It's oh my god, and no dialogue too, because they're playing the credits over because the credits are playing over this. It's yeah, this is a really cool way to do credits, and then instantly opens up with our main character in a graveyard, basically doing buskets of the tombstones, and her having this instant fascination with the tombstone of this one guy who was supposed to be the monster that we was able to fall in love with, and they kind of have a romance going. It's actually kind of a really interesting romance they have. Well, it's I'm not sure like, if she, was, like, one of the things was, like, oh, she was in love with him, but, like, well, not really, and then she kind of, falls in love with him over the course of the film, which is kind of fun. It's like, and again, style is great, like, oh my, the look of the film is actually really cool, like, there's some, I mean, it's a lot of dark shots because it's supposed to be kind of creepy, but it's like the color in this film is actually really eye-catching poppy. It's like, it's fun. It's real fun. It's like, and like, outside of Lisa, the characters in this thing are great. Like, you have a stepsister who is a fun character. The stepmother who is kind of antagonist, but it's like, it's fun. The dad is, kind of is a fun character who, clearly loves his two daughters. It's like, the kids at the school they go to are all kind of quirky, but it's like, yeah, they're quirky in the right way, and they also, feel, like the first scene, she's at a party, and big show, and it's like, she was given a drink that was laced with drugs, and then she trips, and then she trips like 5 minutes before the lab partner basically tried to put the moves on her, and then she basically walks out. With Lisa basically kind of drunkenly wish that, she could be with the guy in the grave, and then his grave gets struck by lightning. Like, this film is weird, but it's weird in the best way possible. It's so fun. Particularly when you realize the plot is basically, they're basically killing people, and then basically cutting off body parts, and basically sew onto the guy, and they're reanimating it, so that he can basically, kind of be a person again. With Lisa, the best joke is, I made this joke, and then they actually did it, where it's like, well, that's the, well, the monster was really like, well, time to, cut off or down there, and then they do it. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, I made that joke, they actually did that? It's a great scene, by the way. The scene where he basically cuts off a particular guy part is probably one of the most hilarious and also kind of dark things in the movie. It's like, oh my, and then she's like, no, stop killing people. Like, him stealing the car, it's like, oh my god, this feels great. It's like, it also cast really well. It's like, I mean, I like Catherine Newton. I think she's a fine actress, and she does great as Lisa in the lead, because she basically has to carry a lot of the film by herself, and she's great in this movie. She is so fun, because she's kind of, the dour teen who was like, kind of into the, the messed up creepy shit, but also, like, a lot of teens that also consider getting laid, because it takes place in the 80s, so a lot of sex talk. But, my god, I think, they're not gonna give it to him, but it's like Cole Sprouse in this, who played the monster, it's probably one of his best things I've ever seen him do, and like, I followed Cole Sprouse since back when I watched him on Zack and Cody. It's like, oh my, I see him in Riverdale, I see him in this, like, this is probably one of his best acting. Because he plays the monster doesn't talk. He does the entire performance basically non-verbally, purely through body acting, with a lot of makeup because he's supposed to be dead. And it's like, I buy this performance. He does this performance very well, because he has a bunch of really, interesting scenes, and it's like, he pulls it off well. It's like, I can easily read what he's feeling through his, facial expressions, his body language, basically how he moves. And it's like, yeah, he does it well. I'm actually really impressed. It's like, and one of the Sprouts fans, made it into a technically made a movie. Now, what did I say the after movies? Wait, was that cool, Dylan? I can't remember. Whatever. And yeah, like the rest of the cast is great. It's like they're all great. And I tell you the point. Yeah, this is also the directorial debut of Zelda Williams, who is Robin Williams' daughter, and it's a great film. Like, she's a good director. It's like, no, I like what she did with this. Like, the directing in this is really good. It's like, yeah. And I feel really bad because this film's not doing super well. Like, it's getting pulled from the box office. Because it's not making money. It's not making money, sadly. It's getting pulled from theaters because right now you have a lot of movies that are making money and this movie was not. And I feel bad for it because it's like, yeah, this is not going to be a movie for everyone, but it's like, it's gonna find an audience, and it's like, I feel really bad it's not doing better. It's like, I'm gonna tell you this, I think it's probably trying a lot, it's probably a lot more entertaining than probably Madam Web. I haven't seen Madam Web yet, but it's like, this has a style, this has really good acting, this has a fun story. This has a, it's like, and but then again, it's like, Dune's out right now, so it's like, yeah, it's gonna underperform compared to Dune, Kung Fu Panda. It's like, there's a bunch of other movies this week that are probably gonna do better than this, so it's like, I can't say I'm shocked, but it's like, I do feel bad for this movie. It's like one of those movies where it's like, I will champion this film. This film deserves attention. And it's not gonna get a lot. I fully admit it's not gonna get a lot. Like, most likely when we get to the end of 2024, Lisa Frankenstein's probably not gonna be in film discussion until like Best of the Year. Well, I don't know, maybe. Nah, I don't see it. With Dune out, it's like, you have Deadpool 3. It's like, with animated stuff, it's like, I don't think that, yeah, probably not gonna have too many people talking about it. It's a shame, but probably for the best, because this is one of those films that's probably gonna get a really big cult audience sometime in the, probably 2 years from now. It's gonna get a big cult following, and people are gonna be like, this movie's amazing! Yeah! Lisa Frankenstein! Woohoo! It's like, and that's what this film deserves. Like, it's not a big movie. Like, I don't think when they made this film, they probably thought this movie would be big. It's a fun film that's a take on the Frankenstein story with teens. Okay, I say teen. I'm pretty sure Kathy Newton and Cole Sprouse were in their 30s. Wait, are they? I know Cole Sprouse is, because I think he's my age. Yeah, they're playing teens, but I think they're both in the late 20s, early 30s, so they both look young, so. But it's like, yeah, it's a teen comedy with a dark edge, a lot of sex talk. This is not gonna win over This is not gonna win over a lot of people. Like, this is gonna win over that probably weird millennial group of, like, people between the ages of, like, 25 to 30. But it's like, yeah, I want something weird. Maybe the 35. Yeah, I would say this. I'm gonna say the target audience for this is probably between 20 and 40. You know, that range of like peak late millennial, early Zoomer. Well, it's like, yeah, and it's only for the weird one that like that's one a really weird world, but it's so fun. Uh, yeah, I can't help it. I walked out of that film being like, I don't think it's something that stick with me, but it's like, this is not gonna stick with me, but it's like, I enjoyed my time with it. And that's really all you can say for a good film. It's like there are films that, are basically gonna stick with you. This is not gonna stick with me. But it's like, did I ever get seeing it? No. No, I don't get seeing this at all. I so love this movie. It's like, I'm glad I walked all the way to the film to see this. Because, like, it was worth it. It was so worth it. I didn't want to go into spoilers for this, because probably not a lot of people have seen this, because sadly not a lot of people have seen this film, but it's like, the ending was fun. It's like, yeah, that's what I expected the ending to be. It's like, because it's like, yeah, the Doug kind of whole scenario, I expected the ending to go Doug. And it does, and it's a fun ending. It ends exactly how you think a movie like this would end. Like, I wasn't expecting the film to have so much death in it, but it's like holy shit. Cause I literally said that, like, oh, there's gonna be a romance between a girl and a dead guy, and it's like, nope, it's a Frankenstein story. It's a Frankenstein story with a really effed up romance. Yeah. I don't know what I can say, but I don't think there's much I can say about this. It's like, without really going into spoilers. I won't. See it for yourself. Like, if you've seen Lisa Frankenstein, let me know in the comments if you like the film. It's like, you tell me if you think it's if you enjoyed if you enjoyed the film. It's like, yeah, it's like. Although, let me know if you think this is gonna be like one of those films. If this is like one of the top 10 films of 2024. But again, it's early in the year, probably too early to say that. But it's like, are we gonna be talking about this? Are we gonna be talking about this when the year wraps? Like, let me know if you think people are gonna be if people should be talking about Lisa Frankenstein. And also, if you've seen the film, let me know what you if you've seen the film. Let me know what you think of some of the stuff that happens like at the ending and like some of the twists this film takes. Trust me, there are some twists. Like, oh my god, but there's some good emotional bits. Again, it's a good balance of comedy, drama, and a whole romance, and it works well. Again, this sounds fun. I totally recommend this film. Yeah. I've repeated myself a couple times now, so I might just call it. But, yeah. So this is probably going to be a shorter episode, but I really don't have much to say about Lisa Frankenstein. Other than what I've already said. It's good. Go see it. If you can. Because again, I'm pulling from theaters. I guess get it on streaming when it drops. Or I might pick up physical media for this, because like I kind of want to own it. Like, yeah, I might pick up the DVD or the Blu-ray. Yeah. Like, if you're listening to me ranting about a movie I really liked, like, I gotta start doing more movies. I've been doing a lot of anime, so it's like, yeah, let's do more movies. Next week we'll probably be going back to. I'm probably gonna do that Canadian backlog next week. So keep listening for that next Tuesday. Remember to follow me on all my socials. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Fanfiction, Wattpad. Remember, fandoms keep you in a box. If you like something, you consider a fan of it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We don't do gatekeeping in this community. Don't gatekeep anime. It's not right. Don't gatekeep stuff. It's not right. Remember to like and follow this podcast. That's how That's how we grow. That's how we grow the audience. Tell your friends. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Later, people. See you next week.